In this Western Conference semifinal, the Phoenix Suns and Dallas Mavericks have given fans a glimpse of years gone by. High-scoring, high-flying affairs. A return to a glamorous generation of NBA basketball.
Can you say MVP?
Steve Nash has been exactly that in this series, torching his former team and doing whatever it takes. Tonight, in his old gym, he has a chance to take his new team to a place it hasn't been in a dozen years, the Western Conference Finals. Dirk and Dallas stand in the way. Spin you through the Bud Light. Starting lineups, it's the same lineup Dallas has started every playoff game. You're familiar with their men up front. Josh Howard joining Nowitzki. Eric Dampier coming off 0 field goals made in Game 5. Quentin Richardson, S.Marion, Amar'e Stoudemire, Steve Nash, Jim Jackson, the former Mav, the difference maker in the fourth quarter of Game 5. The backcourt of Terry and Finley. Will they answer the call here tonight? Bernie Fryer, Ron Garrettson, Derek Stafford, the officials. Game 6 underway. Suns.
What Phoenix is intent on tonight is creating the pace early.
Stoudemire inside. They destroyed Dallas. Mavericks had all these switches. So Terry over Stoudemire. Gets on the board. Nowitzki's taken one shot, missed it. Marion Garza comes across the lane for two. Nash the miss, Stackhouse the rebound. The bounce and the step belongs to the team in home white. Dampier down the lane.
Should come all those times because Eric Dampier has given the Mavericks nothing to this point in the series.
Eric picked up the last foul, his first. Beautiful pass by Nash as they work the screen and roll.
Has done is how he's been able to get Stackhouse and Dampier and J.Terry to become team ball players.
S.Marion. Armstrong has come in. A little more pressure on Nash with Armstrong up top. Jim Jackson quarter triple.
Finally, a point out of the backcourt. Nash scoreless so far. That was Jim Jackson's first hoop.
Stackhouse over the baseline. The pass he got right.
Offensive foul try by Quentin Richardson. He's not going to get a charge again.
Nash, again, more contact. Out to Marion up top. S.Marion, 2-point game. 5 Barbosa from Brazil is checked in to the Phoenix lineup.
Pace starting is not allowed.
Nash, Armstrong got lost as Stoudemire set the screen, and Steve on the board with his first field goal.
Conditioned athlete.
Hang on a minute. It's basketball. It's not the Tour de France. It is, though, a tour de force opening first quarter for
24-24.
And Dallas has to be extremely concerned about that.
Nowitzki on Marion. No help came. The 2 fouls for Amar'e Stoudemire. 1 of 5 from the field here thus far. Nowitzki, much better rhythm to his shot the last couple of games. 5 seconds, the difference, game and shot in a very high shooting percentage opening frame.
Anything off the bench is good for Phoenix. They're approaching record-level futility in that front.
Nowitzki to Henderson inside. 10-year man out of Indiana gets...
It's coming around. I'm getting ready for Piners after coming close in '99. I'd love to play well there.
Well, that one, back comes Howard on the floor with his 2. Terry left free for 3. Comes Nash. D'Antoni saw exactly what we were seeing. It didn't look like the Suns on the floor. He had to get those 3 subs off. That looks like the Suns. Marion missed the dunk, but got it back and got the hoop. S.Marion, 7 rebounds, 7 points.
And S.Marion is due for an explosion. I mean, he's been playing very well as Terry scores again.
Remember, Jason Terry had the 2 phenomenal games against Houston, Game 4 and Game 7 in the first round. This is as good as he's looked offensively since. Marion a response, 9 points now.
I believe he is the best player in the game. Finally, an easy layup for Steve Nash.
His second field goal.
Amar'e Stoudemire is a step slow to the ball on every play.
Nash, back-to-back field goal. Nowitzki, 3 of 6 from the field tonight.
Dirk Nowitzki. It doesn't get any better than this. You back him down, you turn, you pump fake, you change your pivot foot, you step back, and you hit the jumper. Dallas
back yesterday, was not able to participate today and do anything. It swelled up quite a bit. He's hopeful that he'll be able to practice tomorrow and possibly, if there is a Game 7, be able to return. Mike?
Marion hits the 3. Nowitzki wants to shoot. Backing down, Marion comes across the lane. Good defense by S.Marion there.
Well, you stop him, a bigger guy, more talented physically, and you get the defensive rebound.
And you don't stop Marion, who walks all the way to the cup. 14 points, 9 rebounds for S.Marion. Strong performance on that sequence. 5 to shoot. Terry pulls back on Nash. J.Terry, 13 points in the NBA this year. 0 of 2 tonight.
J.Terry's taking it right to Steve Nash from the outset.
Nash pushed back the other way.
J.Terry's got the hot hand. Stackhouse should quit shooting the ball so much.
Marion wide right. Nash, the follow. Stoudemire took a 6. 4 of 10 from the field. The Mavs can take this out to double digits as we get a minute from half. Nowitzki, 3! When's the last time you saw him do that in this series? You saw him do it 5 times a game with Don Nelson. Much better rhythm. 7-0 the run for Dallas. Stopped by Nash.
All right, with J.Terry, 15 points here in the first half. How did you change your approach in deciding to pester Steve Nash so much tonight?
Man, it's no secret. It's do or die. And, you know, we're not ready to go home right now. Our fans are not ready to go home right now. There's a sense of urgency here, and we feel if we get this one tonight, we know what we can do in 7.
How much did it resonate when the coach told you in the pregame that you can't be on your heels tonight, that you have to be aggressive?
It was all day. He said 94 feet on both ends, not just defensively, but offensively push it back at him.
How do you maintain this in the second half?
Same thing, no secret. We got to get up 94 feet and do what we do.
All right, thank you.
Let's go.
Congratulations. J.Terry still fired up, Mike.
Come on, Jim, let's go. I'm glad you got J.Terry.
He looks to be ready for this game tonight. I just keep driving it to the hoop because Stoudemire's picking up careless fouls.
And he's not rebounding tonight, just 2. Nowitzki. Dirk Nowitzki shooting tough here as they ISO'd for him, couldn't get it to go. Marion had the corner 3, went in for the 2 off the window.
Marion is the guy who's the best player on the court for Phoenix tonight. 16 points, 11 rebounds.
Every team needs one player to keep them in the game, and that's what S.Marion is doing right now.
Nowitzki and Dampier straight and roll. A little wrinkle there. You have 1 of 6 tonight. 11 of his last 39. Nash a triple. Rattles in.
Even though they got a transition opportunity after a nice outlet by Amari Stoudemire, the Suns' big men are getting pushed underneath the basket. Terry's just having his way.
Dirk is asking for it. Pick and roll again with Dampier. D'Antoni's going to have to stop it here. Timeout, Phoenix.
How ironic it is. Steve Nash has dominated this series with a pick and roll, and now it's his best friend, former teammate, setting it up.
7-0 run Dallas. Plus 14. On 2. Phoenix able to get back Nowitzki from the elbow. He guards Stoudemire. Phoenix cannot find an open look for a 3. And the second time, S.Marion drives and uses that angle shot off the glass. Because it's a noon local start in the desert. Marion, corner 3. He's been the hot sun this quarter. 21.
Dirk Nowitzki has been the story of this game. He's taken 13 shots, which is not enough for as hot as he is. He's made 7 of them. He's got 9 boards, 5 assists, which is a team high. When J.Terry's been playing magnificent, and he's only got 1 turnover. Remarkable performance by the first team All-NBAer, the first European to ever do that.
Amari Stoudemire still in with 4 fouls. Henderson physical with him. The bang and the bucket, and all of a sudden, it is a 9-point game, and Amari Jackson holds it out to Richardson. Nash, a good shooter. Rips hard on a 3. 6-point game. Stackhouse the miss. Nash the push. Marion, Jim Jackson, toes set, a triple. Write it down!
This is unbelievable what the Phoenix Suns have done.
Remember what D'Antoni said. We can keep it up. Can they? J.Terry quiet the run. Well, you know, D'Antoni gambled. And as I said, it's a huge gamble knowing that he has a tendency to pick up those touch fouls.
Final shot of the third taken by Howard. 2 big shots. It got down to 3. Terry hits a runner in the lane. Stoudemire picks up his 5th. Howard closes the quarter, and the Dallas Mavericks are up 7. Off we go to the 4th quarter. The desperation of elimination facing the Mavs. They'll go in with a 7-point cushion. It's 5-on-4. He comes to the left corner. Open is Jackson on the right side for 3. Isn't another Tim Jackson 4th quarter 2-point game.
The nervous crowd is here at the American Airlines Center because Phoenix just continues to come back.
Terry, his feet never really set, but he still knocks it down. Put on the line at 2. Quick hit, Marion, right at Finley. Foul on Mike.
It's a good thing Jason Terry is having a superb game here.
Well, Stackhouse has those games. He's up and down.
Like a college game behind the free throws, both places. The Gorilla is throwing. Phoenix Suns can tie or take the lead on this possession.
That's Finley's shot. Going to his left. He loves that shot. Just has not been able to get any rhythm tonight.
He's not stopping strong enough.
Nash to the cup. Game tied at 86. Timeout, Dallas. Phoenix has come all the way back.
Michael, clear in the ball game, you were vilifying this guy, Steve Nash, and he ties the game up.
That's why they play 4 quarters in 48 minutes, Steve.
3 of 14 from the field. Dallas over this stretch as Phoenix has gotten back in the game. They haven't led since 4-2. Jackson tries to give him the lead, and he does.
Wall Street is on money here in the 4th.
Nash free. Steve Nash, 9 of 17 from the field. Who will it be? Who's the step-up guy for the Mavericks? Who wants to take these big shots?
But there's no style. There's no identity. It's just one-on-one play. That's good enough for a while.
That's if he's getting the ball to go in. 400 quarter for him. Jason Terry. And 1.
Dallas gives Phoenix a little of its own screen and roll medicine. The foul on Nash for the 3rd time tonight. Stoudemire coming back in.
Jason Terry, one of those players who never wears out. And he can just play basketball at that level all day long.
You go right at him, try to drive, get him involved in screen and roll, get him out of the game.
But who are you going to go at him with? Which never worked for him in the first 3.5 quarters.
Terry left free for 3. This is the best game Jason Terry's had since the Houston series. Marion able to catch and get the second one back.
Quick plays right into what Dallas wants.
Not to switch the fact that they're buying on the pump fake. 5
to shoot. Nowitzki a 3. Stoudemire comes away. Marion the run out. Count it! And a foul. Nowitzki trying so hard not to let him get the shot off. Couldn't be physical enough and a chance for a 3-point play.
Mistake. Huge mistake. It's a chance for them to make it a 2-point game. 1:41 left in the 4th quarter. Give up this.
But
don't give them a chance for a 3-point play.
1:05 to go. Nash for 3 and the lead. Got it to go. Phoenix on top. 1 minute from the Western Finals. They haven't been there in 12 years. First team All-NBA.
The 2 guys that have carried him in the quarter, Nowitzki and Terry, are trying to play catch and they lead Howard free.
Bolton.
And double Howard, as he has all game, keeps moving and gives the Mavericks a 1-point advantage.
It appeared as that was his plan, was to go for the second tip.
Don't need 3, still have a timeout.
They want to try to extend the game. They got to come quickly.
Nash switch, Nowitzki guards him. These guys have done this thousands of times, playing one-on-one. Nash in the lane, trying to draw the contact, got the hoop.
Got a foul. 8 of 9 tonight.
Call the timeout before the shot, make him think about it.
Still, D'Antoni trying to get timeout, he didn't. 111-108. Nash goes. This is 3 for the tie. Good! Steve Nash again! 5.7, they inbounded. Don't take a timeout. Dallas on the floor. This descended to 7. Stackhouse off the rim. We go to overtime. D'Antoni wanted a timeout and didn't get it. Dallas didn't take the timeout. And we play on here at the American Airlines Center.
Home and down. Probably Dampier.
8 to shoot. This is Terry. This is 3. Jason Terry has a playoff career best 33 points. He's had 2 30-plus games in elimination games. Nash responds with another 3. 35 for the MVP. He's complaining about every call. S.Marion open 3. Sure. And Avery Johnson wants a timeout.
Game is far from over.
S.Marion, he has a playoff career high with 32. Avery Johnson sees the season slipping away.
I think that they have to come back, bust the 3 to get back in this game.
But Nash is so hot right now.
Oh, man, Steve Nash. It's hard to remember. Nash keeps the dribble alive with the left hand, 8 to shoot. S.Marion was pulled up. Stoudemire takes that and dives down. He's fouled out. S.Marion
alive.
Who's got less athletic ability? He can't jump high.
Let the two of us.
He's got no muscle.
The second-year man out of Brazil.
Does Dirk miss one of these?
12 huge free throws. Nash
Microcosm of the fourth quarter and overtime for the Dallas Mavericks. Individual play, bad team chemistry, and now their season is over.
Nash hits them both. Devastating screen on him. Terry puts it up, knocks it down. A 3. 3 seconds left. They deflect the inbounds. Very good tonight.
Amari Stoudemire.
He makes it. 2-possession game. Phoenix just stays out of the way, and they are safe. Inbounded to Nowitzki, who hurls it. It doesn't matter. And for the first time in 12 years, the Phoenix Suns go to the Western Conference Finals. They've eliminated Dallas in 6 entertaining games. High scoring, and Dirk Nowitzki and Steve Nash, the 2 best friends, 6-year teammates, lead their teams to a great series. That embrace is not the end of their conversation. Surely they will visit even more in the back after the game. A hug of respect from Avery Johnson and others as the Suns have gone from 1 loss away from having the worst record in the West, turned it around 33 games, and taken it to the conference finals. 12 years to the day after they knocked out San Antonio to get there at 93. Game